Good. Yeah, Smart Wargames here. Welcome back. TFA or Task Force Admiral is now released on Steam in early access. And yeah, we already played not that long ago the demo and the Coral Sea scenario, one of the first major carrier battles in the Pacific. And that looked really good. The game is in early access. One thing you should be aware of was also a bit surprising for me, but it's okay if they deliver the content. Then that currently there's really not that much meat on the bones. I also had to double check. It was first thing I installed the demo Ace type. So there's a ton of scenarios planned, but right now we have those two Coral Sea scenarios. One with some fictional version or hypothetical version and a historical one, and we have Midway, at least Midway scenario, which we will play because the other one I already played. But that's it for the scenarios. I mean, there's battle generator and fleet defense. That is something with aircraft. I think where you can somewhat in a arcade fashion fly planes. Like in that game, what was it called? Which had also this direct control mixed with strategy. Let's quickly check out the battle generator. Here you can design something rather simple. CV versus CV forces, how much? And quickly generate a quick battle, yeah. So yeah, right now it is. So be aware of that, yeah. But I'm pretty sure though, they will deliver more content in the upcoming time. Good, okay, then let's play that Midway scenario. Oh, this museum, I think I didn't check that out. Okay. That is the content. Okay. So carrier wise. Currently 2 carriers in the game. And more Japanese. Okay. Can you check the options? Yeah, music please. The music lever is... I have to work with Windows. Could be better. Trees, shadows, yeah. But yeah, the technical foundation, gameplay foundation looks really good. Was very impressed from the demo. I hope also we will see that we will see some good modding capabilities similar to other titles. Which also really help to kickstart the community and the popularity. Okay, busy morning at Point Luck. Complexity 4, okay. 3 carriers. So, okay, there's a Battle of Midway. The entire thing. And there's a hard version, okay. Which probably has that Japanese diversion fleet joining, right? I could imagine. So before the Battle of Midway, the Japanese diverted some one carrier or whatever, or carrier force to decoy the US, but they were already aware that There's a lot of discussion.
The American carrier force stands on the brink of a day that will decide its fate and shape the Navy's legacy for 100 years. Rear Admirals Fletcher and Spruance are lying in ambush northeast of Midway Island on an intercept course with Japanese carrier strike force led by Admiral Nagumo. Yesterday, the enemy invasion force heading for Midway was sighted for the first time, confirming that a massive operation is underway against American forward bases. Here and
Lieutenants, exactly. That was the diversion force.
According to our estimates and the enemy's operational playbook so far, Japanese carriers are expected to strike Midway's defenses at dawn. Ideally, USS Yorktown with Task Force 17 and USS Enterprise and Hornet with Task Force 16 will unleash hell on the unsuspecting raiding force, if everything goes well. Although American carriers have already engaged Japanese forces, some of our crews remain unseasoned. Hornet's air group in particular is relatively fresh and inexperienced. The same can be said of Midway's defenses, a ragtag collection of squadron detachments. Roughly 100 Marine, Navy, and Army aircraft are concentrated on the tiny strip of sand that is Eastern Island, racing for the blow to come. They know they are bait, but they will not go down without a fight, though their ability to strike a decisive blow remains uncertain. The Japanese force represents the very best they can muster. While we believe that sustained attrition has weakened the elite core of pilots first revealed in Pearl Harbor, their losses have likely been largely offset by replacements. We expect between 4 and 6 carriers, depending on what the enemy has been able to assemble after their most recent foray into the South Pacific. They took a bloody nose there, but no one can yet say how much that encounter will affect the unfolding operations around the Hawaiian chain. Admiral Nimitz has provided his flag officers with what he believes to be an ideal ambush position designated Point Luck based on the latest intelligence available. After withdrawing eastward during the night, the 2 carrier task forces are now returning to their assigned coordinates. Let us hope our predictions prove correct, but only the morning searches will tell. Your turn to write history. Good luck.
I mean, the presentation is top quality. I'd rather have less scenarios with such high quality presentation than I know have a ton of scenarios at me thrown. This is indeed I played all war games now and have extensive experience with them. And what you have often a very deep research into whatever matter a certain war game is diving into, but the transportation to the player is often missing. Basically, considering that you're already an expert on that matter, that you're an expert in Napoleonic warfare, or that you read. I mean, sure, you can go in the internet, read about that battle, which I often even recommend. If playing games like WDS, that you perhaps read first, immerse yourself. I mean, they also offer very good documentation. But there's a lot of war games where this is completely lacking. They have scenarios which are well researched, and they put a lot of effort into that, but they don't transport it to the player. Design a scenario and then here have it with a 4 or 5 row briefing and call it. Good. What's no? I mean, I have tech view. Yeah, do it. I want to see how that looks in tech view. Okay. My dog has a dream. Dream. That my carriers blow up. Okay. Woof, woof, woof. Tony. I really like the interface. So, signed. Schläft. Sleeping and dreaming. Having some dream. Good. 2 carrier forces. TF-17, TF-16. Already scheduled here. And that red area is... Oh, yes, where we're searching. Okay. Yeah, this entire map. Is that Midway? Likely. Yeah. Good, let's see what we have in those 2 TFs. So there's more carriers. There's a Hornet. Seems like they're not all in the museum. Okay. It's still dark, but we can check them out. Oh, beautiful sunrise. Good, okay, yeah. Business as usual. We will, once we have enough light, which should happen in 3 hours around, we'll start a search mission. Yes, from, I mean, we don't need from, I would say, like that angle. Okay. Yeah, fleet formation, I believe. I think default. Quickly familiarize myself with the interface again. I want to plan a search mission for 6 AM. Yeah, exactly. We always need to select an active carrier. Okay. I remember. Okay. Good. Give me the map. Okay. Patrol strength? Oof, good question. We will see those lines exactly. And have somewhere a ruler. Not here. Yeah. Measure distance. Weather, wind, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I want everything. Here's my ruler. 47 nautical miles, that's too big. Sure, let's go on. They're all stuck together, so okay. Damn it, okay. Good, so I lost my ruler below that. Wait, perhaps I can fix it. Yeah, I like the functionality that you can move it quickly and don't need to enter it. But I mean, for air search, it's important to know the distances. 37, okay. How much SPD freeze do we have? Launch more. We already know that the torpedo had torpedoes. So that's a Yorktown. Okay. "26 miles. That's still too much. Okay, then limit the we don't need to search right at Midway. That is unlikely. They will not park the carriers right in front of Midway. This will help. Okay, what is that now? 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Whatever that ruler, I don't know if you can. But yeah, that is 26, so we have now here what? Around 24, 23. This one here, we can shorten that. But it's not that crazy. Okay. And shit. That is the entire map. Perhaps I want to go a bit further. Priority targets are carriers. Shadow carriers. "18 planes. That is massive. Perhaps a bit too much. 18 planes on search. But unfortunately, torpedo bombers, they can't handle that range. Yeah, okay. I mean, we can still replan. Let me quickly check out the Yorktown, how much she is rolling our SPD freeze. Is it done? Yeah. Search 1. Yorktown. Okay. 18 planes. That mission is not done, right? Yeah, it is in queue. Yeah, weather-wise looks good. No, that's not what we want. I want flag deck. Okay. Yorktown. Can I have a quick overview how much SPD freeze we have? $18. So our entire... Okay, but we have 2 squadrons. Okay, that's okay. 1 squadron is on search. So 18 is a perfect. We sent 1 entire squadron out for search. While the other will sit ready for a strike mission. And the other carriers will commit their full... I mean, torpedo bombers could search. We have, of course, forecast that our torpedo bombers will not do that well. I mean, they pulled them after Midway. Despite the massive success, the torpedo bombers suffered catastrophic losses. And those torpedoes, I think 1 impact is discussed. Well, yeah, most of those torpedoes failed because American early war torpedoes of course, are very notorious in war equipment history. Also, would be interesting, will this game offer some surface action, surface engagement? I mean, the Pacific saw a couple of surface action, I think around Guadalcanal, yeah, with the Japanese nice surprise attack. Everything is here. Because in carrier battles, everything else is more eye candy. All those armored cruisers and destroyers are escorts. But the carriers are the major players, yeah? The MVPs. Okay, mission is planned. Is there anything else? Let me see, what is that? Reddish. Ah, it's always red because it's dark. Okay. Good. Currently, what we are doing? What is the speed of the TFs? Ease up a bit the interface. We will work mostly with the carriers. Everything else is currently not important. Ah yeah, here you can also see, okay, 18Q, perfect, that is an entire squadron of TBDs. Do it in 3 hours, I guess. Anything else? Yeah, about those parked aircraft. We can put aircraft in the storage, but we'll see after they launched. And you know, can at night, but the hangar is full, and I don't want to put planes in the storage. It is what it is. They will probably prepare it. Need to spot the aircraft. But I trust that my crew will handle that. Meanwhile, we can check out the squadrons operating on all 3 carriers. So we have the Yorktown, okay. And TF-16 has the Enterprise. Enterprise rows, we are 2 dive bomber squadrons, 18, 19, 27 fighters with 28 pilots available, torpedo bombers, and that's it. Okay, that is major setup, and the Hornet I think is a smaller carrier, right? Is that the button the same? Ah yeah, okay. No, they are fine. 18, 17, 27 fighters, 15 torpedo bombers. Good. Anything else? Then let's go into 3D. Back to the Yorktown. She's head. Wait, is that TF-7? Yeah, TF-17. Okay. Is heading. Currently, both are on 264. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here she is. I mean, we might even launch earlier than 6 AM. There's quite a lot of light already. Okay, let's speed up. Nice clouds. So some emission control. I mean that there's no radar warning miss you. No, of course. TAO. Radar control. Radar contact. Can you mesh? Encon stuff. Oh, okay, that's a bit too much. Okay, 20. I think that's far. Could be. What's it? Sand Island Sea Play. Okay, still happening. Ah, here. I lost him. Where was it? Yeah, contact fading shouldn't be a thing. Please, at least that is my opinion. It should be like in Fleet Command, or there should be a setting that. Wait, what is hyperlinks now? Where's Sand Island? I think was it this? So it's not midway. I mean, midway should be somewhere there because the Japanese will launch a strike on or a plan. It's a historical. Oh yeah, Sand here. Oh yeah, okay. So it's Sand Island. Okay. They also operate a pretty good search. I don't know what they're launching there. Patrol boats. Can I see them? Oh. Perhaps I should set a time. Because I think we have already good light conditions. Ah, they're already launching, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're already launching. They already spotted the aircraft. Are they all flying to that point? Okay, and then spreading. Oh, okay, sure. Oh, what is it? So, that is the return leg. Okay, I get it. Was with some music. I think we already had that in a demo. Game suddenly went silent. Do I have the Silent Hunter 4 soundtrack? Pacific? Ah, is that? Yeah, nice. Good, okay. Let's conduct a search. I mean, the coverage is pretty good. With them launching those patrol boats. If the Japanese are really in that area, I guess we'll pick them up. But they're doing the same, of course. But while being more focused on... I mean, I knew that the American will send carriers there, but... Okay. Keep it 20. Ah, 40 is too much, okay. Well, the music is playing again. Okay, but no, sorry. Oh. Hello? What is with sound levers, man? What the heck? Okay. Sound lever technology. Poor Tony. Oh, Scouts. What is that? Visual? By whom? So that is... We're speaking about here, what? 300 kilometers or something? Is that the patrol boats from the... That could be because I don't know where they are. A carrier task force. Okay, good. Then get ready. Oh, sure. Pause. I mean, if it's a carrier task force, 4 CVs. Reported by PW12. With PW12, that is, I guess, the boys from the... Ah, yeah, exactly. Bombers are also operating here. They try to level bomb them, which didn't really work out. PW is patrol boats, yeah? And they're reporting 4 carriers, which means there's basically an all-out launch then. Yeah, okay, let's roll. To this 0016. No escorts. That is too far away. What's the problem? Green light. Yeah, escorts can't fly that far. Can I? Oh, they can? Usually escorts, but in this game it seems like interceptions are more powerful. At least I had a feeling were more powerful than historically. Because attack was the best defense in carrier warfare. Or having escorts, I mean, if they can fly. 25, give them the half. I mean, we still have 2 more carriers. So that mission is a go? I can't tell. I'll play out a bit. Waiting for. Ah, they launched. There you go. So the mission is somewhere planned. Ah, yeah, exactly. In that screen you can see it. Yeah, Naval Strike 2, spotting aircraft. Good. Task Force 16. Ah, this is the Enterprise we handled right now. Shit, okay. I wanted the Yorktown to. Yeah, who cares? It doesn't matter. It's perhaps even better than we planned those 3 ones first, and then the Yorktown. Okay, Hornet. Good, same. Launch 12 escorts. If they can fly that distance, it's okay. We'll of course slow down the strike and launch all SPDs. And launch also the torpedo bombers. But perhaps you want to launch the torpedo bombers after that. Otherwise it will create too much stress on the deck. Yeah. Once they are gone, I will launch the torpedo bombers. But otherwise there will be waiting times because they will fly in a pack. And it will delay the strikes. On the other hand, there would be a massive strike. But I also didn't launch the torpedo bombers from the other one. From the Enterprise. Good, looks fine. Wait, wasn't there targets? Tactical orders is okay. They will know what they're doing. Good, Hornet done. Yorktown. Oh, it's a warning. Wait, the Yorktown already launched. There's no aircraft available. Oh, because I right-clicked. Okay, I think that is already including both. Ah, here, Enterprise, Hornet. Okay. The Hornet is still loaded, okay. Launch all those beauties. Go. Okay. I better hope that but 0 ships. What? What? 0 ships? Nah, man, are you telling me that this just launch everything? Wait. Carrier task force, 0 ships. What do you mean 0 ships? Dude, that is really a bad time. Is that a force report or what? What is it? What 0 ships? What do you mean 0 ships? We know about 0 ships 3 minutes ago. So is there a force report? Forget contact. Ah yeah, okay, cool. Like a fleet command. Is there a force contact or what? Because that... If I now launch my entire strike packages from 3 carriers on a force contact, we are in trouble. Not sure if I can redirect them. I mean, I'm pretty... Where's currently our search? Our search is not even close, yeah? On our end, we will see. I think we can redirect them. I mean, that's what also happened to some extent. But what is 0 ships? Minutes ago, you were reporting 4 carriers. Whatever. Good. Let's see what is going on the decks. Still quite dark. Spotting the aircraft. It's okay, I don't want to arrive them at the same time. I don't want to have, I don't know, 3-4 naval strikes arriving at the same time over the target. But I have them in a row. So in the first, and they blow up stuff. Then the second roll in, see, okay, that ship is on fire, that ship is about to sink. Ah, here, that is a carrier. Okay, I think that Tony can take another bomb. But I think with the spotting and also the distance between the carriers, we should end up with 3 strike packages that are somewhat distant to each other. And not come in like some Zerg rush. I mean, in video games it usually works out, but in reality that is not really a good idea. I think, okay, yeah, with that you penetrate better the defenses, but can also create a lot. I mean, I think it was during the Battle of Midway where one pilot decided, because everybody was going for the same plane for the same carrier, or same ship or whatever. And there was a couple of pilots, or one pilot in particular, who said, oh man, wait. What is with that carrier? Nobody's attacking that carrier. And change the target and bomb that carrier. Everybody was going for the same target. Okay. But also 0 ships, what is that even supposed to mean? Contact 0 ships. We'll see. Either that will be a nice strike or that will be the biggest fail ever. They reported 4 carriers. How do you imagine 4 carriers? Ah, wait, I changed my mind here. It's patrol boat Zulu 1. It's not 4 carriers, it is 4 fishing boats, sorry. They look like carriers. If they report 4 carriers, there must be 4 carriers. How can you misidentify a carrier? You might mix it up with something, I don't know, a sub-capital or capital ship, okay. But even that is hard. Okay, they're reading up. Seems like deck is clear. Hornet. Yeah, is also preparing. Yeah. Oh, they are spotting. Nah, it's not. Cheaters. Nah, the Yorktown is ready. Almost. Look at that one. Yeah, okay. Good hunting. Ah, there's a couple of planes coming. How will that look on the other carriers? I mean, they're rolling the full... Oh, those 2 aircraft need to be spotted. I mean, you can't... You normally don't launch with an aircraft in front of you. No matter how much deck space you need. What's that for aircraft? But there's an elevator behind them. So that is... Oh yeah, okay. What is it? It's torpedo bombers or... TBDs. Okay, they're now moving them. Ah no, it is SPDs. Okay. It's a close canopy, I couldn't tell. I can see the aircraft in the hangar. Good, I guess the Yorktown is already launching. Yeah. That's torpedo bombers. Good. The first TPD strike is underway with F4 escort. So there's some torpedo bombers on the deck. Exactly. I mean, we can use that situation now. Can I move aircraft below the deck? Because I couldn't figure out that in a demo. Because having aircraft on a deck creates a lot of delays, especially when we have to take in aircraft. Deck management. I mean, normally I would say, okay, if I do that, a drag and drop, I'm not working, okay. Perhaps there's a historical reason. Yeah, I discussed possibilities like if an aircraft is fueled and armed, you not unarm and defuel it, but you rather send it flying. So weapons can't be that easily unarmed. You're not putting something into the hangar back, which is perhaps dangerous. I think they fueled those aircraft on the deck and also armed them on the deck in case something explodes. If it explodes in the hangar, it might be catastrophic. It explodes on the deck might be as catastrophic, but well, that's basically what happened to the Japanese. They got hit during the worst time One or two carriers were sitting with all aircraft fueled and armed on the deck when the US strike happened. Couldn't get airborne and got wrecked hard. Because it seems like, at least for me, there's no easy way to put those TBDs below deck. Back into the hangar. Oh. Whatever, perhaps there's a reason for that, or function that still needs to be added. Currently we don't need a scramble. Sure, we could send all fighters on the deck to react faster, but that will make recovering aircraft a nightmare, especially without not knowing how to put them below. And of course, we could now park the fighters on the deck, and once the search TPDs come back, we could spot them. But you don't want to spot around with aircraft, so especially armed aircraft. So I guess we'll leave it to that. So sitting with those TPDs. I mean, we can launch now the TPDs. And that was the plan, right? Second wave. Yeah. Give me a new strike. Let's start with the Yorktown and send off those TPDs. Yeah. Oh. Okay. 3 series. No, new update. Very good. Ah yeah, that's even faster. Good. 12 torpedo bombers. Send them in. What's the problem? Are they out of range? Seriously? Okay. Ah. Okay. The TPDs are not on range. I guess it's the same for all. The TPDs had such a smaller operational range. I didn't even notice it in other carrier games that much. Oh, was it SPD1? No, SPD3, right? There was no SPD1. It's a Dauntless. Yeah. Oh, 970 miles, I mean, that is impressive. $435 miles, huh? With a torpedo. No, with a torpedo. What the heck is that on Wikipedia? Data from Devastator, the not so devastating TBD-1. What? Is that on Wikipedia? Is it a joke or is it somebody? Ah, that is okay. No, that is a publication. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, half the operational range. It depends also. Yeah, the Mark III torpedo was quite heavy. I mean, it was 716 miles, but with a torpedo, even worse. Yeah. Okay, so no torpedo bombers now. Oh, yeah. Okay, but that is good for us. They're sending a strike on, yeah, I guess Midway. I guess Sand Island is part of Midway, I'm not sure. But I mean, that is the only land part here, there's nothing else. So there must be that historical strike. They didn't detect us. Okay, spacing is good. Those guys still take time, which is also good. And the torpedo bombers, yeah, we need to wait. Can I watch this track? I mean, they're sending fighters out. I think we can check those guys. No, here, bases. Scramble. Is it a scramble? I think so. No, there's a ton of fighters, okay. Did I press some button or what? My interface has appeared. Some sort of full screen mode. Where did I press by accident a button? Ah, yeah, I got the key from Micro Pros, yeah. Thanks for that. That was a smokestack. Quite a big strike force, but definitely blew up some stuff. Good. But I'm interested to see my strikes. Okay. Yeah, one group is quite ahead, but it's okay. Could be a bit closer packed. The torpedo bomb was not in. No. What's that red area here? There's a range.
Romeo, your target is now sector 330, 10 miles, Angels high.
So it's midway. Okay. Our search is recovering at 823. Warte doch. Dieser Blick. Okay. Was ist los, hm? Rausgehen oder wie? Bis hierher kommen. Oh, okay. That looks like a search aircraft, yeah. Hey, what the heck is... So for space activates here some crazy screen. Ja, so ist besser. So ist gut. Sehr gut. Nicht da. Wait, the FDO, is he launching something? Just TBDs. Is there something happening on the deck? Of the Yorktown? Not really. Let's intercept that search aircraft. I mean, I know that we are here now, but I don't want that search aircraft to shadow me. Could I bring up to F-Force? And then once they're airborne, I think we can intercept that search aircraft, that scout.
Romeo, Red Leader, Monkey, Sector 270, 20 miles. Angels 10 plus.
Yeah, they're probably already heading for them. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Looks like. Looks like an intercept course. Okay, good. But we need to. They're probably already launching their strike packages into our direction. Let's see if. Yeah, pretty sure that aircraft knows that we are here. At least the Yorktown is discovered. And those Japanese carriers are probably preparing strikes right now. Where's my... You don't see them? Wait. Is it already happening or what? Oh shit. It's already happening. Oh. Man, we lost a ton of aircraft, okay. It's happening right now. He already dropped his bomb. Something got impacted. Looks big. Could be a carrier, I can't tell. Let's read. We missed the beginning of the show. Hard to tell what happened there. Look. But a lot of aircraft got shot down as of the escort sortie, so this was quite a battle there. Good, okay, that was Nav Strike 2. Nav Strike 6. Wait, is it our boys? No. Planning? There must be something else. What? Ah, here, TF-16. No, that's good. They crashed. Panland got shot down or crashed, whatever, for whatever reason. I don't know, perhaps they encountered some aircraft. Yeah, another aircraft got downed, okay. Gleich, Toni, gleich. Warte. Gleich, geh mal. Gee, carriers. Ja, spotted. Gleich. Toni! Toni! Psst! Wuff, wuff, wuff. Yeah, that is a carrier got already hit hard. And I see another carrier already hit hard. They already lost 2 carriers basically. Devastating. Yeah, 2 carriers on fire. That was a really good result. Massive result. 2 carriers, catastrophic fires. Okay, where's the 2 others? Shh. Here. Tony's. Jimmy's. There's 1 carrier. Come on, you can see it. Hallo, Carrier. Is there another carrier? What are they aiming for? Two carriers seem to be taken. Hard to tell. I mean, catastrophic was perhaps a bit over the top. But they definitely suffered impacts from the first strike group. And there's an... Okay, now they're doing something. I think they're now heading for that healthy carrier. Yeah. Nice. No, 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 not that one. Tony's. No, no, no. That could... Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens. Let the pilots decide. Or the squadron leaders. Okay, yeah. He's dive bombing it. There's definitely one another carrier. But true, that carrier can take another one. That carrier seems to be also under attack. Yeah, with the parked... Yeah, okay, I mean, a couple of parked aircraft. Hit the bomb right there. Nice. Okay, let's see. Oh! Oh! Tony! Massive. Okay, that carrier is a goner. Shit, man. Who was that? Patria... Yeah, okay, yeah, that carrier is a goner, man. Right into that parked aircraft. That carrier is a goner. That carrier also looks very bad. That carrier looks also very bad. So 3 carriers look very bad. And there's a 4th carrier. Seems like we are... But with another strike we will get them. That carrier can't get away. Toni, was machst du da? Gleich. Okay, those guys dropped. But we are not done yet. There's another strike incoming. Yeah, another strike incoming. Ah, they dropped already. Ah, shit, okay. Ah, wait, here. Can we get all 4? That would be brutal. That's very important. That 4th carrier is now stranded and will get killed. They lost 3 carriers. If they don't strike our carriers, if they didn't get enough strike airborne, they are goners. And that 4th carrier will die because the day is young. It is only 7 AM. What the heck? Which means we will hit that 4th carrier. It will go nowhere. Toni, gleich. Gleich. Okay. Let's see for what target they are going. Toni, gleich. Ein Moment. Nah, don't go for that nah, man. Yeah, okay. Nah, it's fine. If we can take out 3 carriers, that is catastrophic. I think it is basically a historical result. That 4th carrier was hit later. Exposed. Impact right around the island and the parked aircraft. That didn't look like a good drop. Yeah. Massive miss. But those carriers are goners. Another impact, but I guess, nah, it was in the water. Yeah, that carrier is circling, not a good sign. I mean, but they usually also do that for defensive reasons. Because it makes dive bombing harder. It's not indicating any damage. Circling is a typical defense strategy against dive bombers. I think that is a 4th carrier. Okay, yeah, brutal. I mean, 3 carriers look to... Ah, okay, this... Okay, we have 10 plus aircraft. Scramble. One aircraft, yeah. That is a strike package they're sending in our direction. TF-17 Yorktown. Scramble all aircraft. Instantly. Let's see. All carriers scribbled aircraft, yeah, okay. All carriers, okay. That's a bit... But on the other hand, they lost 3 carriers. The most critical moment is right now. How many aircraft did they manage to send off towards us? Intercept them as good as possible. Suffer damage, but damage on the Japanese side looks catastrophic. 3 carriers look catastrophic. They got hit with parked fueled aircraft, I mean, like historically. And their last carrier was basically simply hunted down. There's no hurry. The last carrier can't escape. The last carrier will simply die. Because if you can't bring up any counter anymore, that carrier is lost. I think the last carrier was indeed then sunk somewhere at the next day or what, or in the later on. But those 3 carriers look completely wasted. The deck operations are definitely cancelled on those 3 carriers. Unfortunately, didn't see the first strike group, but it seems like the first strike group handled it Medal of Honor style. And there was already, what, 2 or 3 carriers burning when the second strike package arrived. That is nuts. And I'm not talking about here some minor fires, but massive fires on the deck. So that first strike group, I mean, they suffered also the most losses among the escorts and the TBD, the dive bombers. So they only managed to get 10 aircraft, 10 plus aircraft is estimate, which is not really much. So that's what they got off the decks before they got hit. But yeah, catastrophic. I guess somewhat similar like the historical result. That one carrier that is not escaping unharming. We are now basically chasing them down. They lost 3 carriers. We are now the MVP. We can simply chase them down and decide about the destiny of that last carrier. Which I think also happened like that. Last carrier was then later on hit by whatever dive bombers, torpedoes. Okay, let's get the combat air patrols airborne and recover all aircraft. So what is it? That is our search. Is that? Because it's scrambles. Should be faster. See what the carriers are doing. Okay, did they launch? I think so. Let's check deck. Why they are not airborne? God damn it. Perhaps they need to be probably need to be armed and prepared. This entire F-14 sitting here. Yeah, but no, don't do that, because we have also incomings. This will jam the decks. Just do that button here, scramble everything, and you will handle it. In half an hour we need to recover our... No, that is Knife Strike 1. That is it for us, Knife Strike 1? Whatever. Knife Strike 1 was it our mission? Or was it a mission of Midway? Target not selected. Set scramble all aircraft. We have medium boogies heading FTO. Do it. I suppose I need to do it for every task force. I guess so, yeah. Okay. But I don't see much risk of that. I mean, sure, we might end up with a damage or even sunk carrier, but... maybe if we can get our fighters airborne, they might not even make it. There are only 10 aircraft. Really the biggest package. Okay, getting some scramblers airborne. Not sure if they will reach the altitude when they will hit. Getting aircraft off the carrier is one thing. Reaching the altitude in order to intercept them is another thing. I doubt that they will hit them. They might come in at quite a nice altitude and then dive bomb. Can I see it in 3D? See what's going on with the ships. So far now AAA is firing, okay. Ah, he's still spotting, okay. Yeah, I guess I had to hit that switch 3 times for all the, or at least 2 times for the TFs. But I also launched a bit too late. Yeah. I guess that contact was already old, but I was so occupied seeing those Japanese carriers blowing up that I wasted crucial time. Can't get them airborne. Oh, should I now bring everything up to the deck? Ah, no, okay. That's it. No, me. I want to launch. No, I will launch. Ah, they're clearing the deck now, okay. Because there's indeed a collision. I don't know. Ah, no, okay, but... Wait, that is torpedo bomb. Are they getting them airborne or what? Ah, like the parking? Okay. It's a bit dangerous to do that. Ah, no, they're getting them, okay. Below. Was just spotting them in front in order to use the elevator, okay. Yeah, I need to walk my dock. Oh man, what? Ah, okay. Now they launched off some strike packages, okay. But yeah, this we will see next time. Because I now need to take a break and... But yeah, we will now suffer, but that incomings will be not that devastating like what the Japanese saw there. Especially I almost really like the historical happenings. I think the US lost one carrier, or one carrier got damaged by some sort of, because the Japanese of course managed to get some strike packages, but not that much like the US. And in the end, I think lost all carriers there. Well, the US, won or suffered damage. Yeah, that was TFA. And yeah, I will later return with my Rule the Waves World Domination campaign. Be right back.